Welcome to this presentation on art critique in life drawing. You will recognize the art terms from the elements and principles of art and use this to discuss and support your constructive criticism. Today we will discuss the Fieldman method of art criticism. The method contains 4 easy steps. Describe, analyze, interpret, and then finally, judge. Now, step 1 is going to be the description. I will walk you through the steps with this artwork as an example. Remember to describe exactly what you see in the first step, in enough detail so that your audience can visualize the artwork from your words. Do not use judgments or opinions. Consider the following when writing your description. Artist, title, and date. A silver fire, your body is a battleground, 2011. Usually all artwork will have a plaque or paper next to it with this information. Size. This drawing is 18 inches by 24 inches. Shape. The paper is rectangular in shape. The portrait of the figure and the heart is a realistic shape. There are swirled, circular shapes in the background. Texture. The gradients in value throughout the drawing create a smooth texture. Color. Grayscale with a medium green background. Monochromatic. Angles. The figure is facing the viewer and looking straight ahead with her head at a slight angle. Perspective. The figure is at eye level. Light source. The light is coming from the right side of the image, casting more shadows on the left side of the drawing, on the face of the figure, and underneath the neck. Media. The drawing is graphite and white chalk on a medium green colored paper. Form. The two-dimensional paper. It's not three-dimensional or computer graphic. And space. The size of the figure takes up almost all the page from head to bust. The size of the exposed heart muscles is slightly larger than normal. Examine the relationships between the described elements of art by referring to the principles of design. The principles of design are as follows. Contrast is found in the dark values and in the lines on the portrait and the white chalk on the face and heart. Repetition, unity, and movement. The female figure is at the foreground and the swirly soft lines are in the background. The repetition of the organic movements connects the whole piece together, moving my eye in and out of the drawing. And balance. The composition contains all organic shapes. The realistic heart muscle in the foreground makes me think of passion and being alive and pumping blood. The half of the left face shows some of the bones underneath, and the part of the left side of the brain is exposed. The word battleground is drawn on the bottom of the paper. Emphasis is on the figure, taking almost all of the composition and looking straight at the viewer. The addition of those words makes me think about fighting or standing your ground using your mind and heart. Remember to use the description and analysis to support your opinions. Ask yourself, what do you believe was the goal of the artist? I believe it was to engage the viewer. What message is he or she trying to make? Feminism or the fight and power in women? What was the artist's intention? I believe it was to create a drawing that engages viewers and makes them think about the message of a battleground and how it relates to society's view of women. Is there a mood or feeling being conveyed? I get focus, strength, passion when looking at the eyes of the female figure and the exposed heart and brain. Support your decisions with description, analysis, and interpretation. Ask yourself, what aesthetic classification does the artwork illustrate? I would say it is a combination of realism and surrealism. Realism because of the figure, the skeleton, the heart muscle, and the brain tissue. Surrealism because of the swirls in the background, the vague lines of the veins in the chest, and the combination of showing the skeletal and muscle layers, the right half of the face, and the words at the bottom. Provide a constructive critique. Here is my example. Remember to describe, analyze, and interpret before you evaluate or critique artwork. Keep practicing so it will become easier. Follow this link to see more about the Fieldman method of art. Thank you for viewing this presentation.